Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome to the reading class. Shh, but before that, let you know the teachers today. There are Miss Fane, Miss Farda, Miss Yesiran, and Miss Lisa. Our supervisor is Ma'am Fardini Sabila. Let's learn English. So, what we will learn today? Alright, so here's the text. Let me help you to read it. Meeting a tourist in Borobudur Temple. Just after the Eid al-Fitr holiday last year, many people were on holiday in Yogyakarta. Among them were tourists from various countries who came to experience the beauty of Indonesia. At the time, several friends and I were visiting the Borobudur Temple. The place was packed with the visitors and a bit noisy. Coupled with hot water, we finally decided to buy iced tea from a vendor. When we approached, we saw that there were tourists who also wanted to buy drinks but were having difficulty in speaking. So, my friend helped them order. We all enjoyed our drinks at the time and didn't forget to take a photo together to capture the moment. Suddenly, the tourist was called by his friend to go home. We accompanied him to his destination. Finally, we part ways and return to our respective places. Okay, so can you guess what kind of the text it is? Yes, that's true. Excellent. It's a recount text. Today, we will discuss a recount text that Miss Farda will discuss together with you.
Well, that's amazing, Miss Lisa. Hello everyone, I am Miss Farda. Here, let me continue our discussion now. So, here, I would like to explain about recount text in detail, including the definition, generic structure, language feature, social function, and also about the purpose of recount text. Here we go. For the first item of the recount text is the definition. Anybody know what is the definition of recount text? Alright, so recount text is the text that telling the reader about what happened in the past. It means, in recount text, we can tell any story or experience that happened. For the next explanation is about the generic structure of the recount text. The first is orientation. In orientation, we'll explain about the background of the story, such as the setting of the place, setting of the time, and also the people who involved in the story. The second is tell about the event. The event means that the text must tell the arrange of the story from the beginning to the end. So, it can be consist of some event, depend on what story you would like to tell. The last part of the generic structure is reorientation. Here is telling about our impression about the story. Are you happy with the experience? Or you are not happy with the experience? So, you can express your personal feeling in this part. The next part of recount text is about the language feature. Here means that when we read or want to create a recount text, it must be used simple past. Anybody know about what is simple past? Yeah, alright. Simple past tense is the second form of the verb. The next is the use of the linking verb, like look, go, and so on and so forth. As we know that linking verb is a verb that we use to connect between one word to the another word. The last one is use of chronological order. For example, the first, second, third, and so on and so forth. The use of chronological order is to combine one sentence to another sentence, so the sentence can be in line, coherent, and easier to understand. For the next part is about social function. The social function means in recount text is what is the effect that can be happen to the people after reading the text. So, anybody know what is it? Yes, of course, is to entertain the reader, make the reader feel happy and also excited. Okay, the last section of the recount text is about the purpose of the text. So, anybody know what is the purpose of recount text? Alright, the aim of the recount text is to tell about the past event or experience. So, it must be an event or experience that already happened. Well everyone, that's a brief of my explanation about recount text. I hope you will understand with my explanation.
3, 2, 1, go.
So, what to do for the quiz? Because this is a story reading class, let's read the recount text. At the beginning of this video, you have read about recount text meeting tourism in Borobudur Temple, one of the local destinations in Indonesia. But right now, I will give you another text about tourist destination abroad. Anybody can guess? The text is under the title An Unforgettable Day in the Eiffel Tower. Come on, let's read this text and understand. I will read the blue one and please try to read the orange one. 3, 2, 1, go! An unforgettable day at the Eiffel Tower. Fina and her best friend Lisa had always dreamed of visiting Paris. Finally, their dream came true last summer. One sunny morning, they set out to visit the Eiffel Tower, their excitement bubbling over. Determined to see the city from the above, they bought tickets and took the elevator up to the top. The view was breathtaking. From that height, Paris looked like a beautiful patchwork quilt. They could see famous landmarks like the Seine River, the Arc de Triomphe, and Notre Dame Cathedral. As the day came to the end, Vina and Lisa descended the tower and strolled through the camp to Mars. They sat on the grass, watching the evil tower light up as the sun set, casting a golden glow over Paris. It was a magical moment they knew they would never forget.
Alright, we will give you questions. The first question is, what is the social function of the text? And the second question is, try to find the verb in the past tense form. Wonderful! The answer of number 1 is to entertain the reader after reading the text about experience of visiting the evil tower. So, we move to the second answer. Here, the past tense verbs. Alright, now we are on the last session of our learning today. So, how do you feel? Great! Excellent! Let me remind you what have we learned before. Yes, we have learned about recount texts. In the recount text, we'll learn about definitions. It's telling the reader about one story. The second is language features. In the language features, it's using past tense, using linking verb, and also the conjunction. The third is generic structure. In the generic structure, there are orientations, events, and reorientations. And the last one is social function. It's to entertain the reader. Okay, hopefully, by learning recount text together, you can have better understanding about recount text. Bye!